All right. Poncho. Now, today, not only am I talking to you, I'm talking to James Flemington. Yo, what up, man? What up? What's good? You know, I'm right here, man, with you, DJ Blazin, co-hosting. This is great. Man, I agree with you, James Flemington. This is great. And Poncho, man, you must be doing good. Oh, you already know, man. You already know I'm hyped up today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling muscular and I'm feeling exciting right now. Hey. Settle down, man. All right. Don't be taking no angry pills or nothing like that, man. But, Poncho, I got to ask you something. Now, when we talk about stars, we talk about the greatest stars like Eddie Guerrero, Brian Carr, Donnie McClurkin, Kurt Franklin. We talk about David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Paul Pierce, Blake Griffin, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Tom Brady, Donald Trump. We talk about all the stars, not only in sports, but like actors like Denzel Washington and Vin Diesel. We talk about people like just wonderful people. Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Jamie Foxx. I mean, there's a whole lot of stars, but there is only one Poncho, and I mean to say there's only one Mrs. Starr, and that is the luxurious, beautiful, satisfying, gorgeous, amazingly beautiful Miss Rachel Starr. Woo, yeah, Rachel Starr, man. You know, I'm a huge fan of Rachel Starr, and like Rachel Starr is like legit, like great, wonderful, courageous, and victorious at what she does. Like everything she makes, everything she does is gold. You know, I'm gonna agree with you on that one, Poncho. You know, I'm busy like doing producing music and making beats. And I know you busy, Poncho, doing music in church, handling the church with your mom. And then James Flemington, I know you're busy acting, being in cop shows, and Law and Order, of course. But you know, guys, you know, we don't hardly talk about this because a subject like this does not get aired a lot. But when you talk about film, the adult film industry, you know, it's a hard subject to talk about, because you get criticized for it, and for one, like it's rated MA. Like nobody is safe when it comes to that stuff. But you know, you gotta protect yourself. I believe if I was in something like that, you would have to protect yourself. And now, Poncho, Rachel Starr, she does a good job of protecting herself, making sure she has everything she needs for a scene, or make sure she has everything she needs. And anytime like she gets ready to do something huge, like she always prepares herself and protects herself, because you never know who's liable to come up from behind you, who's liable to do something with you, and then they have disease or just something bad that you don't want to have. But Poncho, walk with me, like, what makes Rachel Starr so special? What makes Rachel Starr one of the all-time greatest when it comes to being on camera, when it comes to being phenomenal? What makes Rachel Starr so special? What makes her the best in the world at what she does? Well, you know, number one, it is a tough topic to talk about, DJ Blazin, because let me break it down to you like this. You know, for one, like where I'm in the rap industry and where I'm in the church house, where I'm a Christian, a born again Christian, where I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the sweet Holy Ghost, with God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost, of course. It's a tough subject to talk about because, like, even Christians, like they have a tough time talking about this in public because you get criticized for it. But you know, me being the impact player that I am, being Poncho Blazin Atm, you know, I don't back down from a challenge. When it comes to tough topics or whatever, I don't back down from them. Man, you already know. I am the impact player for sure, 24/7. And anything you want to talk about, hey, I'll talk about with you. But you know, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, DJ Blazin. What makes Rachel Starr so great? What makes her legendary? what makes her like a first ballot Hall of Famer at adult film industry, whatever, is her physique and the way she persuades like other men, other women, the way she moves her body, like shaking it, riding, grinding, the way she like gets up and down, the way she moves, and how she works out and everything. And the number one thing, in my opinion, if I was not a born again Christian, and if I was in adult film industry, something like that, the first thing I would look at is the eyes, because when you can connect with somebody's eyes, hey, that's gold right there. That's diamond, that's platinum, that's everything. That's worth $1 million right there when you connect with eyes. You know peasants. I agree with you on that. The number one thing is the eyes. You have to make sure that your eyes is wonderful. And in some of my songs I talk about booties, of course, but booties is a thing when it comes to adult film industry. Like, the three things you would have to have, in my opinion, would be the eyes, the physique, and then the intelligence. And Rachel Starr has all of those. Like, I've talked to her like for the past year, and like she is just a flat out wonderful person. Like, I've not met her and seen her personally, but I have talked to her online and everything. And like, me and her, like, we connect back and forth and everything. Like, me and her is just like at it. She could be my Miss Amazing one day. I claim that she is presumed a nominee for Miss Amazing one day. I'm just saying, God, Jesus, if you let Miss Rachel Starr be on Miss Amazing one day, me and her could do some magic gear and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, DJ Blazin? Hey, I definitely know what you're saying, man. Rachel Starr, she is like a true beauty. She is phenomenal at what she does. But without doubt, in all seriousness, Rachel Starr, like, she literally does protect herself. She literally does make sure that there's people around before she gets started on the scene, because like I said, you never know if people's going to be in a good mood or a bad mood or whatever, so you have to protect yourself. And you have, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. And you got to have the green, you got to have the money, of course, because every person knows that money talks, and money does talk. I don't care how holy you are, how religious you are, how strong and tough you think you are. When that money is offered, and when that flesh comes in, it's game over. You can control your flesh, and you can control your ways of life. But that's just a problem. Once people see that dollar sign or that flesh rises up, then it's all over with. But besides that point, I don't know why I said that for. I guess it was meant to be said. But, Rachel Starr, she is without doubt a true beauty. And she is like one of the gorgeous women I've ever seen and I've ever talked to. Like, me and her, like I said, we got back and forth talking and chatting and everything. And like, without doubt, she is one of the most amazingly beautiful women I've ever seen. And like I said, a nominee, wise, she could be a candidate for Miss Amazing. I'm just saying. So Rachel Starr, wherever you're at out there listening and to the audio, whatever, I just want to let you know that I'm a big fan of yours, Rachel Starr, and that you are a true beauty, a legend, and a first ballot Hall of Famer. And I wish you nothing but the best in whatever you do. But now, Poncho, Rachel Starr is a first ballot Hall of Famer, and she is a true beauty. But let me just say something for a minute before we leave. Her and MGK doing it and going at it. Poncho, what did you think about that? Well, for one, DJ Blazin, I'm jealous of MGK. I'm just saying. Because MGK, like, I seen the video on worldstarhiphop.com, I think it's the leader now, but like Rachel Starr was getting it with MGK. But I am jealous, and I'm glad MGK got his, and Rachel Starr, wish you nothing but the best.